I'm trying a new mascara today and I am not feeling it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rachel, and if you're not subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. So today I'm going to be updating you guys on my progress for my 6 for the Summer Project Pan. I believe this is my second update in this series, and so far I'm having kind of mixed results. Some products I'm doing pretty well on, others it's been quite the struggle, so let's get into the products. So the first thing I want to talk about is my NARS Laguna and Hot Sands Duo. I have been focusing on the highlighter in this duo, and I think I'm doing pretty well, and I'm actually really surprised. I did not think I would make this much progress. If you saw in my last update, I was beginning to start to make a dip in the product, and now I have a full-on dent in this product. So I hope you could tell that when I tilt this product, I have a pretty significant dip going. I focused my brush right there, if you can't tell, and I think I'm pretty close to hitting pan. I feel like these pans don't seem that deep, and I think I might be able to hit pan on this product before the end. I am being a little bit ambitious, I think, because it is quite hard to hit pan on highlighters, but I have been using it like in my inner corner and like on my lids lately to try to use it up a little bit faster. I've never hit pan on a highlighter before, so if I am able to hit my goal and hit pan on this will be the first highlighter I ever hit pan on. So moving on to my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. When I first introduced this product, I told you guys that I had pretty much never used it and it was completely full. And during my last update, I hadn't used it enough in order to see any progress. But I finally have been able to make a progress line and see through the tube a little bit of this concealer. So right now, I am about halfway on this sample size, and I think I will be able to use this up by the end of this project because I started to mix this in with my foundation, and actually I like the way it looks, and it makes my foundation match me better in terms of color because it is kind of a dark concealer, so this does darken up my foundations and also provides like quite a bit of coverage. Like I really like the way it looks when mixed in with my foundation. So if you saw my last update, you'll know that I didn't do too well on my Cover FX mattifying setting spray. I like barely used it last time around, and this time I made an effort to use it more. I wouldn't say I used it a lot, but I definitely used it more, and I was finally able to make a progress line on this one as well. So I probably used this maybe 3 or 4 times in the last month, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot more than I would have originally used it. So I finally got a progress line on this. Granted, it's not that impressive considering I've been using it for a month, but you know, I am happy to see this product is going somewhere, especially since it's been getting a lot more hot and humid around me, so I think I will be able to utilize this a lot more. So moving on to my MAC Arena Eyeshadow. I have been using it quite a bit actually, but for some reason I am not seeing any progress on this product, and this is where I am now. I definitely have a dent going, and I feel like it got a little bit bigger, but honestly, I feel like it's not that noticeable. Like, I have been using this quite a lot, and I have been digging my brush in here because this is the kind of shadow where you need to kind of build it up to get like a lot of payoff off of it. So I am using quite a bit when I use it, and for some reason, this looks like it's like been barely used. I don't know if it's just the MAC formula in general. I feel like I've heard that MAC shadows are kind of hard to pan. Alright, so now let's talk about my 2 fails for this project, which is actually quite a lot considering what's like a third of my products, but it's fine. Looking back at my intro video, it is quite funny how confident I was that I was going to use up this foundation within like the 4-month period, and it's literally hasn't moved. If you saw, this is my first progress line, and honestly, you could tell it's pretty much at the same exact progress line. I thought it had moved down a little bit, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it's really moved down at all. I go through foundation rather quickly because I do wear it on an everyday basis, but the problem with this, which I mentioned in my last video, is that this is way too fair for me right now, so I have not been reaching for it. Even when I mix it in with darker foundations, it still looks a little bit off. I have learned my lesson. Do not put things in your project pan that don't match you, but I will try and do my best to try to use it up, but we'll see how it goes. And last but not least, I have my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil to mention. I think I got a little bit cocky with this one as well, because if you look at my 2018 project pan, I am making a lot of great progress on my pressed powder, and I think I forgot how hard it is to use up a loose powder, because for loose powders, like a little goes such a long way. And I actually have used this for like 2 to 3 weeks straight. Like, this is the only powder I used all over my face, and I reapplied it because there is SPF 25 in the one that I have, and I was outside a lot because I went on vacation. If you saw my travel makeup video, I took this with me, and the progress line has not moved at all on this one. So if you can see where my starting mark is, I pretty much used oh, my cat is here. Please don't knock over my tripod. Oh my god. Sky, you gotta be quiet. I'm filming. So if you look at my starting mark, I pretty much used up the amount that the thickness of the mark was. Like, there's no room to make another mark, even though I have made a little bit of progress. There hasn't been that much. And honestly, I thought I would do so much better, especially because I used it so much while I was on vacation. My cat literally will not stop. I had to get my mom to get my cat out of the room because honestly, she was causing a lot of trouble in here. But anyway, as I was saying. So anyways, I thought I would make a lot more progress on this, especially since I was reapplying it multiple times throughout the day. And I was using quite a substantial amount because I really wanted to get that SPF protection. And it just, I don't know why it's not moving anywhere. I completely forgot how hard it is to use up a loose powder. Like my first loose powder that I ever had lasted me like 2 years. So hopefully I will be able to make at least one more progress line before this project ends. Alright guys, that's all the progress I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. This shorter seasonal project pan has definitely been quite an eye-opener for me, and especially since I've been trying to pan products I typically don't try to pan. Although I haven't been making amazing progress on a lot of these products, I think this has been a really good learning experience for me, just so I know how much makeup I could actually use in a short amount of time. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!